good for Sidney Cleveland. Junior from Gainesville makes it 9-5. Agrusa baseline jumper, 15-footer, good. Clock rolls, 6:36 to go, quarter number one. Bobcats by 2 with the ball. Tarver away to McGriff on the wing, out front to Drynan, now over to Tarver. Down low it goes, McGriff backs in, and that's going to be a travel. And with that, Julie McKee and Julianne Sutton will check in. A respite for Mackenzie Dara and Dina Blankenship. The two teams split their regular season meetings.
Both very good ball games.
Without question. Franklin back to Sutton. Now McKee on the wing. Agrusa one dribble and away to Schedule. Amber to the left elbow. Shot is up. No good. Agrusa with the loose ball. Back to Franklin. Shot clock at 8. Down low. That pass knocked away. McKee gets it back. Shot is up. Left short. Into the hands of the Bobcats. Sidney Cleveland. Georgia College by 2 with the ball. Tarver in the key to McGriff. Off the glass, good, and 1. And Georgia College in the early going has been able to work the left side of the lane, and that will go against Vanessa Agrusa. Foul shot good by McGriff, and that makes it a 5-point lead at 12-7. Sutton down low. The no-look pass intended for Agrusa. In the corner it goes. Down low to Cleveland. McGriff turns, shoots, banks it home. And Georgia College has doubled up on North Georgia. Down low, Sutton puts it up high off the glass and gets the roll. 14-9. Georgia College by 5. Tarver, top of the key. In the corner, Wesley. Now McGriff will drive the lane right side up, and no good. Nice block out by Sutton and a reach-in foul on McGriff. Blankenship back in. Timeout on the floor, 4:50 to go, first quarter. Your score, Georgia College 14, North Georgia 9. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network. Convocation Center. Semifinal number 1, North Georgia with the ball down by 5. Franklin works to the left elbow. Now Sutton will put it up from 17. It's short. Rebound over the top by McKee. And a foul on the senior from Smyrna. Much to the chagrin of the North Georgia coaching staff. Bobcats led by as many as 7 a moment ago. The lead is 5. Tarver controlling to the wing. Bounce pass down low, knocked away by Blankenship, but power move, and that's going to be a charge on number 12, Tasia Wright, senior from Denmark, South Carolina, in the ball game.
Looks like Georgia College is really committed to posting up the three-man. They want to stay away from our bigs, but they like the matchup in the paint with their three.
14-9 your score. Down low, Sutton open, left-handed layup good, and it's 14-11.
Good set call there, high up screen. Nice left-handed finish, or left-handed pass by Abby.
Tarver drives, tough angle, but gets it to go. Hot shooting in the early going for Georgia College, and it's back to a 5-point lead, 16-11. Pass knocked away, and Bobcats have it. 3:45 to go, quarter number one. Right away to Drynan, bounce pass now to Sydney Cleveland. Out of bounds and over to North Georgia. It was intended for Tasia Wright. Schedule will get back in the lineup for North Georgia. Nighthawks down by 5 with the ball. Franklin picks up her dribble and away to Schedule in between the circles. Amber now dumps it, intended for Blankenship. And Georgia College with another takeaway. Tarver will put it up and in. And the Bobcats have come to play today in Dahlonega.
Hungry team.
Franklin away to McKee. To Blankenship. Now it goes in the corner. Franklin for three. It's up. It is long air ball, but right to Sutton. Kicks it back to Schedule. The pass back to Julianne. Spin move up. No good, but a foul on the play. This will go against number 33, Aaron Drynan. That is the first on Aaron, junior from Chicago. And at the line, Julianne Sutton. That one no good off the iron on the season, 63%. Agrusa back in for McKee and McGriff in for Drynan for Georgia College. The 7-point margin for Georgia College equals their largest of the ball game. Second one goes for Julianne. And it's 18-12. Georgia College on top with the ball. Tarver guarded by Agrusa. Skip pass from Wright over to Davis. Three off the iron, no good. Rebound Sutton. Outlet comes to Franklin. Abby across midcourt. Up ahead. Amber Schedule puts on the brakes at the baseline. Now Franklin back to Amber. Schedule dumps it down to Sutton at the left elbow. She'll drive and a reach-in foul. That will go against Tasia Wright, her second. And that will bring back in Aaron Drynan at the 2:16 mark of the first quarter. Franklin inbounds to Schedule. Three-pointer up, in and out, no good. Rebound to Aaron Drynan. Clock rolls on toward 2 minutes here in the first quarter. And a nice job by Blankenship running around McGriff to knock it away and intercepting the pass. North Georgia with the ball, down by 6, 1:50 to go, quarter number one. Pass to Sutton, just tipped away enough. And the takeaways for the Bobcats continue. In traffic, the shot up and good. Give credit there to Tarver.
Nice change of her body there in midair. Finished by Tarver.
Makes the largest lead of the afternoon for Georgia College now. 8 points at 20-12. Agrusa works the right side. Shot is up, no good, a little too much. Gets the rebound. Shot no good. Another rebound. Vanessa, this one will go. Agrusa makes it 20-14. Georgia College by 6 with the ball. 1 minute to go in the first. Groover will check in at the next opportunity. Tarver Another free line to the basket, but the shot no good. North Georgia with numbers. Schedule will drive, take it all the way, no good. Partially blocked by Drynan. Bobcats have it with 45 seconds to go in the first, up by 6. Tarver in between the circles. Behind the back dribble and away to Drynan. Down low it goes. McGriff blocked and a foul on Blankenship.
High ball screen and rolling into the matchup they like in the paint. So either they want the dribbler to come off the high ball screen and attack if we choose to go over. If we go under and set our defense, they want to throw it into the post. Just a simple but clean game plan by the Bobcats there.
McGriff gets that one to go on the season, 62% at the line. 21-14, Franklin gets a breather. Dara is in, Groover is in. Sutton also to the bench for North Georgia. One more coming now for McGriff. Honored as second team all-conference prior to this game. Second one good. And it's 22-14. Georgia College, final 30 seconds of the opening quarter. Groover with the ball, guarded by Kenyatta Storms. Difference of 2 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock. Groover now with 15 will move back in between the circles to her right now with 10-9 away to Agrusa. Baseline, Dara kicks it to Groover, back to schedule 3 on the way. It is no good. Rebound, Groover has it blocked out of bounds. And now with 2.8, North Georgia will have to move with a bit of alacrity to get a decent look in the final seconds of the opening quarter. Groover to inbound, heaves it up. Agrusa will launch a 3. It's way off the mark, and that is your first quarter. 22-14, Georgia College leads UNG in semifinal number 1 of the Peach Belt Conference tournament. Back in a moment. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In the books here in Dahlonega, Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Peach Belt Conference Network team. Semifinal Saturday, game number 1, and the Bobcats came out of the gates with all guns blazing. 60% from the floor, 9 of 15. They were 1 of 2 beyond the arc and a perfect 3 of 3 at the line. Leading scorer, Aaliyah McGriff with 11, and they really came in with a game plan to pound the ball inside.
High ball screens and Matten throwing it to guards posting up as the 3.
Back to action, second quarter underway. Groover to Schedule, skip pass back to Kara in the corner. Agrusa holding high, skips it to Amber. Now back to Kara, she'll put up a 3. This one is no good, and the shooting touch has eluded the Nighthawks for the most part from distance today. Ball kicked by Groover on the pass from Storms, intended for McGriff, and they will inbound along the baseline. Opening minute of the second quarter. Kenyatta Storms gets it in to Brianna Davis and over to Kiona Wesley. Wesley now back to Davis. Shot clock at 12. Now McGriff guarded by Blankenship. The Euro step, no good. Loose ball tied up between Drynan and Schedule. and many of the North Georgia faithful thinking that McGriff might have taken one step too many.
She did not. That's a good move.
And it was a power move to get past Blankenship. In come Sutton and McKee, Agrusa and Groover get a breather for the Nighthawks. Inbound in the corner to Wesley, now back in the hands of Davis. Opening minute of quarter number 2. Georgia College on top, 22-14. Wesley in the corner, three-pointer is a bit long, into the hands of Schedule. Up ahead to Franklin. Abby to the left elbow, now back to Schedule, picks up her dribble. Blankenship kicks it over to Franklin, down low to Sutton. Open in the corner, Franklin for three, high arcing shot off the iron, no good. Rebound Blankenship, fakes, shoots, and no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds, and it will go to the Bobcats of Georgia College. Checking in, number 32, Sydney Cleveland. Inbounding for the Bobcats, Brianna Davis. Does so to Shea Tarver, who gets it across the midcourt stripe. Out front, Drinan between the circles, closely checked by Sutton. Bounce pass away to Davis, shot clock at 15. And a little bit of a hip check by McGriff as McKee tried to follow.
Good pickup there, Craig. Used the hip there, stuck the hip out on the high ball screen. High ball screen has been something that the Nighthawks have had to navigate on every possession, and right there she just stuck her hip out a little too much. Definitely 2 calls there that not agreed on by the fan bases, but I definitely think were the right whistles.
It's the second personal on McGriff. North Georgia with the ball, down by 8. McKee on the wing, back out front to Franklin, over to Schedule, goes baseline. Now the pass in the paint and taken away from Blankenship by Tarver. Tenacious defense by the Bobcats here today in this tournament semifinal. Pass intended for McGriff, knocked away by Sutton, saved by McKee, but right back it goes, down low. Ali off the glass, no good. Over the top, the follow would not go for Drinan. And loose ball to Blankenship. Here come the Nighthawks, down by 8. Pass right in the hands of McGriff. I think Abby lost the handle as she tried to get the pass on the wing to McKee.
Georgia College's 2-3 zone giving us a little bit of trouble.
It's going to go a foul on Julianne Sutton. And checking in for the Bobcats, Dale Attaway, number 2, a sophomore from Tifton. Inbounding is Cleveland, does so to Tarver. Clock rolls, 7:25 here in quarter number 2. Ball in the hands of Drinan. Now Attaway, and taken away by Schedule. Up ahead, McKee. Julie will drive. Shot is up, good, and one. And on whom is the foul? It will be on number 32, Sydney Cleveland.
Nice transition action there by North Georgia. Tip away steal, running the floor. Julie did a great job of absorbing contact.
Took the better part of 2 minutes for either team to score in the second quarter. McKee with an old-fashioned three-point play. And a timeout is taken by Coach Smith of Georgia College and becomes the media. We will take it at the 7:12 mark of quarter number 2. Georgia College 22, North Georgia 17. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
Goodbye. shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Teams are back on the floor. 7:12 to go, quarter number 2. Georgia College, a 5-point lead and the ball. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, so glad you've joined us on semifinal Saturday from Dahlonega. Semifinal number 1, North Georgia and Georgia College in the second quarter.
1-3-1 look, first time we've shown that this game.
Tarver gets it down low to Drynan, up and in. That's an easy basket for the 6'2 junior from Chicago. 24-17 down low. Sutton guarded by Drynan, kicks it out to Franklin on the wing to Agrusa, drives baseline. McKee, 10-footer, up, good. Clock rolls, 6:35 and counting in the second. A 5-point ball game. Largest lead of the game was an 8-point advantage for the Bobcats at 20-12. They also led it 22-14 at the end of the first quarter. Tarver, left side, blocked by Schedule. That is Amber's 29th block of the season, which leads the Nighthawks.
Long guard, blocking guard penetration.
5 on the shot clock. Tarver, I'm not sure she realizes it. 2, now launches a 3. It is off the iron, no good. Ball tipped, but right back to the Bobcats. Cleveland in the corner, the pass away, and the shot no good from Wesley. North Georgia with the ball. McKee up. The Schedule lost the handle, and it goes out of bounds. I think the pass might have been intended for Agrusa, and Amber turning around as the pass got to her, inadvertently knocked it out of bounds. 24-19 your score. Georgia College, with the exception of when the game was tied at 2, has led all the way. Tarver, 17-footer, good.
Step back behind, chose to go under the high ball screen, which we've had to defend every possession. Go under, that's an automatic jump shot read.
Sutton kicks it back to McKee, lobs it over to Schedule. Couple of dribbles, Franklin now to McKee at the foul line. Amber back to Abby. Franklin with 12 on the shot clock to Agrusa. Vanessa to McKee. Julie drives, shoots, nice job down the right side of the lane.
A lot of poise on that possession. Georgia College doing a great job of closing out with high hands in their 2-3 zone, but we finally got the paint touch through a high post catch by Julie.
Cleveland drives the left side of the lane, shot gets the roll. 28-21, the no-look pass down low to Sutton, puts it up high off the glass, no good. And rebound snared by Drynan. Tarver will walk it up, now picks up the pace across the midcourt stripe. Shot is up, no good, ball tipped by Sutton right to Franklin. Here come the Nighthawks down by 7 with the ball. Schedule down low, Sutton zips it out to Franklin, wide open for 3, it's up, it is good. And the young lady who has been named the Peach Belt Conference Freshman of the Year, who leads the team now in three-point shooting and is second in the conference, made a beautiful long-range shot there.
Great kick out. Post entry by 42 Sutton.
The effort to answer by Davis, no good. And now a chance to pull within 2 for North Georgia. Franklin says, let's pull within 1. That shot no good, though, from 3. And it stays 28-24 with 3:50 to go until half. Tarver out front. She tries a 3. It's up off the iron. No good. Rebound to Agrusa. Vanessa will dribble it up herself across midcourt. Zips the pass and taken away by Keona Wesley. Wesley, it's a 2-on-3. She's going to drive it in anyway. Turns, shoots, and scores. Goodness.
No frenzy of action there.
Wesley with the interception and wanted to go coast to coast and did so. McKee at the elbow, back to Agrusa on the wing, down low Sutton on the block, turns on Drynan, and they're going to call a foul on Erin Drynan. That will be her second. And that will send Sutton to the line for 2. Clock stopped at the 3:12 mark.
I thought it was a pretty good job there by Drynan of walling up in the post.
Didn't leave the floor.
No, the move was pretty deliberate. She kind of tilted the right shoulder, went back to her left shoulder, and Drynan did a good job of being there, but fortunately we got the whistle.
Amani Arnold checks in for Vanessa Grusa for North Georgia. Also in for the Bobcats, number 2, Dale Attaway. And number 5, Kenyatta Storms back in the ball game. First foul shot by Sutton, no good. She'll have one more, and this one finds the mark. 30-25. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network. And back we are. Not a bit of action was missed. Just Tarver bringing it up across the half-court stripe. Down the right side of the lane, the pass intended for Cleveland knocked away. Nighthawks have it on the move. Schedule lost the handle and out of bounds. Boy, they were in a hurry to get it up the floor against that Bobcat defense. 5-point lead for Georgia College, 30-25, 2:52 to go here in quarter number 2.
Not really helping ourselves after these turnovers by giving it right back with another turnover.
Tarver in the key from 8 feet, shot no good, but a foul on the play, and that will go against Amber Schedule. That is
high ball screen, high ball screen, high ball screen.
Yep. Like clockwork. At the line, Tarver puts it up, no good off the iron. On the season, Tarver a 65% shooter. Schedule is out. We probably will not see her again till the second half, I'm guessing.
That'd be a safe bet.
With those 2 personal fouls. Second one by Tarver is good. And it's 31-25. 2:38 to go in the second. Skip pass over to McKee. Julie will drive, shoot, score.
Nice skip pass, forcing the long closeout. Julie does a great job of driving the long closeout.
Nighthawks within 4. That's as close as they have been in a while. Cleveland had it knocked away, gets it back, drives on Arnold. Shot from 12 feet, left it short, loose, and into the hands of Arnold. Outlet comes to Franklin. Chance to make it a 1-possession ball game as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the second. Down low, Blankenship turns in the lane. Oh, the pass intended for Arnold goes out of bounds and over to Georgia College.
Good idea. Good spacing right there. She just zipped kind of a little bounce, or just kind of a feather pass. If bounced past that, probably would have been able to catch it and score, but good spacing, good movement. It was better ball movement by the Nighthawks.
1:49 and counting in the second. 31-27. Cleveland drives on Franklin, stopped, nothing there. Bounce pass knocked away, scramble, and they're going to call a jump, and it will belong to North Georgia.
Nice job, and the tie-up there by Amani Arnold ends up, because the possession error is in our favor, getting credited with a steal.
Amani Arnold, freshman from Loganville. McKee skips it over to Groover, and she'll skip it right back. McKee will take the 3. This one is short, loose ball to Tarver. Georgia College by 4 with the ball. 1:18 to go until half. Tarver drives in traffic, shot no good, and a late whistle. And I think only because Julie McKee was inside that charge circle does that become a block instead of a charge on Tarver.
Yep.
That is the second on Julie. Tarver at the line gets that one to go. Agrusa in for Julie. Storms will check out for Georgia College, and Brianna Davis, senior from Rockford, Illinois, and Rock Valley College, is back in. And Tarver has now made it 33-27, 1:07 to go in the second. Franklin, top of the key, picks up her dribble and away to Blankenship. Dana will drive to the right elbow, kicks to Groover for three. It's good. And a one-possession game, 33-30, with 50 seconds to go, second quarter. Tarver on the wing, away it goes to Davis in the hands of Wesley, and intercepted by Groover. It's a 2-on-1. Groover and Agrusa. She'll drive, she'll dish. Agrusa puts it up, and it's 33-32. The steal by Groover, and the assist, bucket by Agrusa, and it's a one-point ball game. Georgia College with the ball. Shot clock at 13, game clock at 15. Long shot by Tarver, no good. Agrusa, outlet comes to Franklin. And can you believe North Georgia, if they score, would lead for the first time today. 6-5. Agrusa for the three, and the lead is short. Loose ball, and we are at the half. What an opening 20 minutes of action in semifinal number one. Georgia College 33, North Georgia 32. We'll take a timeout and be back. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
Champions know how to seize opportunities. When they see moments of greatness unfold right before their eyes, they push as hard as they possibly can, and then they push harder. Because the heart of a champion never settles, never quits, and never stops giving its all. We are champions. We are Division II. We go big, we give it everything we've got, and we win. On the field, on our campuses, in our communities, for our causes, in our careers. We rise to become champions in everything we do. We are Division II, and there are no limits here. We make our time count. We set our own path. We become champions on our terms. It's time to up your game, because we're here to play and learn. But most importantly, we're here to discover ourselves, our vision, our heart, our drive, to achieve every goal we aim for, because we want to be champions at the highest level, life. At Division II, the opportunities are here. Are you ready?
Leadership is socially responsible, collaborative, and inclusive.
It's a process, not a position.
The University of North Georgia is a state leadership institution.
Here, the Leadership
Certificate Program is open
to all students who want to enhance
their leadership knowledge,
gain practical skills, and become a
more effective leader.
A more effective leader.
You can get credit for your involvement in student organizations,
campus events,
community service, study abroad,
and many other campus activities. Start learning how to understand your personal leadership philosophy.
Be part of a team.
Improve your communication. Create an inclusive environment.
And make a difference in your community.
Make a commitment to yourself.
And become part of the Leadership Certificate Program.
Because at the University of North Georgia,
you can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead.
You can lead where it counts.
Halftime at the Convocation Center on the campus of UNG. Semifinal Saturday in the 27th Annual Peach Belt Conference Women's Basketball Tournament. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, and what a first half of action. Georgia College led, with the exception of the tie at 2-all, the entire first half. A furious comeback by North Georgia, outscoring the Bobcats in the second quarter 18-11. And this is going to be some kind of ball game in the second half.
Georgia College really did a great job coming in here with a nice game plan and raced out. It's been a long time since I've seen North Georgia give up 22 points in a quarter, much less the first quarter of play. But good job by Georgia College here, mixing up their defenses, being physical on our ball screens, taking away our high-low while throwing us into ball screen defense on the other end. If we go under, they'll shoot the jump shot. If we go over, they want to drive it. So nice game plan. I really expect Coach Burson here to make the always on-point adjustments that she always does. And as you mentioned, Craig, this is going to be a barn burner of a finish.
Only 2 players in double figures. Both are Bobcats. 13 from Shea Tarver, 5 of 11 from the floor in 20 minutes of play. She played every second of the first half. 11 points for Aaliyah McGriff, who was 4 of 9 from the floor. Now, 13 of 31 for just about 42% for Georgia College. North Georgia not shooting quite as well collectively at 37%. Nobody in double figure scoring. 9 points by Julie McKee to lead the way. And you talked about the turnovers, and quite honestly, more turnovers by the Bobcats than I remembered. 10 by North Georgia, 9 by Georgia College in the first half.
It just didn't seem like, however, that there were 19 turnovers, that either team did a good job of taking advantage of those turnovers.
Right.
It seemed to be turnover, or turnover, missed shot. There really wasn't much run or flow for either team in the first half, and a lot of it is predicated by the turnovers.
We will take a timeout. When we return, a closer look at the numbers from the first half. It's Georgia College by 1. Semifinal number 1 here on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Back in a moment.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer.
I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer.
I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer.
I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Back courtside, Craig Corbin on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Glad you've joined us. Semifinal Saturday, game number 1. Georgia College leading host UNG by 1 at the break, 33-32. Talked about the Bobcats being led by Tarver and McGriff. Also in the scoring column for the Bobcats, 5 points for Sydney Cleveland. Sydney 2 of 3 from the floor, 1 of 1 beyond the arc. 2 rebounds in 20 minutes of play in the first half for Sydney. 2 each, Kiona Wesley and Aaron Drynan. Wesley 1 of 3 from the floor, also Drynan 1 of 3 from the floor. Wesley played 15 minutes in the first half, Drynan 17. Collectively, Georgia College, again, 13 of 31, 42%. Only 1 of 6 beyond the arc, and that one came from Sydney Cleveland. 85% shooting at the line, 6 of 7. And at the line, a perfect 3 of 3 for Aaliyah McGriff, 3 of 4 for Shea Tarver. For North Georgia, 9 points by Julie McKee, 6 each for Vanessa Agrusa and Julianne Sutton. Vanessa 3 of 8 from the floor, Julianne 2 of 4. Vanessa en route to a double-double, 6 points, 7 rebounds in the first half. 3 points for the trio of Abby Franklin, Amber Skidgel, and Kara Groover. 2 points in the first half for Mackenzie Dara. Collectively, North Georgia 13 of 35 for 37%, 3 of 12 beyond the arc, 25%, and 3 of 5 at the line. 1 foul shot each made by Franklin, Skidgel, and Groover. On the boards, dead even, 20 rebounds apiece for Georgia College and North Georgia. We will take another break. When we come back, more at the half. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Earlier this week, the Peach Belt Conference recognized their all-conference team. The first team members, Shawnice Fulmore from Francis Marion, Bershea Johnson of Lander, Amber Skidgel from North Georgia, Chelsea Mitchell from Lander, and Columbus State's Tatiana Wayne. Second team honorees, Kai Chandler from Francis Marion, Aaliyah McGriff from Georgia College. From Flagler, both Tabitha Odabe and Bree Roberts, and from Columbus State, Michaela Raymondville. Third team honorees, Nyla Allen of UNC Pembroke. From North Georgia, Vanessa Agrusa and Dina Blankenship. Flagler's Tiffany Hodge, and from Clayton State, Braylon Rackley. And the player of the year, Tatiana Wayne of Columbus State. The defensive player of the year, Tabitha Odabe of Flagler. Of course, as you heard us talk about earlier today, freshman of the year, Abby Franklin from North Georgia, and the coach of the year, Buffy Burson. Also, 2 awards were passed out. The Elite 15 award presented by EAB was awarded to Avery Locklear of UNC Pembroke, and the Mike and Amy Wood Foundation Scholarship to Kieta Saunders of Clayton State. Again, those honorees from the Peach Belt Conference, congratulations to all. One more timeout. When we return, second half action for the semifinal between Georgia College and North Georgia. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub. with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
It's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Back courtside, Craig Corbin, the Peach Belt Conference Network team. A glorious winter day in Dahlonega. And what a phenomenal start to this semifinal Saturday. The top seed North Georgia battling back in the second quarter to make it a one-point ball game at the break, 33-32. Georgia College scored the first basket of the ball game. North Georgia answered, but from then on, the Bobcats have been in front. It will be interesting to see what transpires in the first couple of minutes of this third quarter.
Yeah, North Georgia needs to mix up her defenses here, but really it's not about what defense you're playing, it's what's the energy level that you're using to play that defense. So we got to stop being so tentative around the rim as well. And then I'd love to see our first long-range jump shot go down.
Nighthawks hustling back out there. It will belong to Georgia College to start the third quarter of play. Sydney Cleveland will inbound at midcourt and will do so to Shea Tarver as soon as the high sign has been given. And we are still not ready officially for basketball. Officials holding up play here momentarily as we adjust the scoreboard. Again, this game number one of our semifinal Saturday. The second semifinal will feature second seed Lander and third seed Columbus State. Lander knocked off Clayton State in the quarters 68-60. Columbus State got past Francis Marion 75-60. And those games being played on Wednesday of this week at the higher seed. The game that got North Georgia into this matchup was versus UNC Pembroke. And we are now ready for action. Clock is ready to rock and roll. And we're underway. The Bobcats have it up by a single point. Third quarter out top. Wesley will hand it to Tarver. Picked up defensively by Blankenship. Drynan feeds McGriff in the lane. That Euro step up and good again. Boy, that is hard to guard.
Good basketball right there.
So athletic. Mackenzie Dara back to Abby Franklin, 35-32. Franklin drives and scores.
Nice job of attacking the shot blocker there, going right at her chest, and an early two, not letting her time the shot block.
First minute of the third quarter, both teams have scored baskets on their first possession. Ball knocked free, but right to Drynan. On the wing, Cleveland long three, good. She is a deadly long-range shooter.
Nice kick out by 33. Grabbed the loose ball. Defensive eyes are turned in.
Franklin to the wing, lobs it to Mackenzie Dara, guarded by Drynan. Dara backs in, blocked by Drynan. Dara gets it back to Agrusa. 13 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Mackenzie, or to Blankenship rather. Agrusa drives with 7. Shot blocked out of bounds by Kiona Wesley, and now the Nighthawks will have 5 seconds with which to work. Triggering the play will be Agrusa on the baseline. Gets it in, Franklin on the wing with 4, 3, drives, bounce pass, Agrusa up and under, no good. Rebound, right back to her, had it partially blocked. Blankenship in there to tie up Drynan, and the jump this time will stay with North Georgia. .8:29 to go in the third, and they'll reset the shot clock. 38-34. Georgia College with the lead. Down low, Dara backs in on Drynan, who blocked it and just took it away from Mackenzie. And did so without leaving the floor.
Such a force there.
Tarver will drive. The shot is up. No good, but a foul on the play. And that will be assessed to Vanessa Agrusa. At the line, Tarver. That one is good. .39-34. The second one from Tarver, no good. Short rebound by Agrusa. Out it comes to Franklin. Franklin drives, gets it away to Amber Schedule. And taken away by Cleveland. Outlet comes to McGriff, 1-on-2. Aaliyah will drive, kicks on the wing to Tarver. 3 is on the way. It is no good. Rebound over the top by McGriff, tied up by Blankenship, but McGriff takes it away. Shot is no good, saved, and the Bobcats will have another go at it. Leading by 5, 7:30 to go in the third. Tarver drives the left side, shot hit the underside of the rim. Agrusa quickly up the court, zips the pass to Schedule, high off the glass for 2.
Good job in transition there, running the lanes, and good recognition by Amber. Amber's kind of had a sluggish game so far. Maybe that transition layup is what gets her going.
Drynan from the foul line, in and out, no good. Rebound Blankenship, outlet comes to Agrusa. Vanessa brings it up to Franklin. Abby on the wing, now in the corner. 3 is on the way, it is long, air ball, and ball tipped. Blankenship tried to save it, but could not. Who are they saying touched it last? And it will belong to the Bobcats of Georgia College. Franklin gets a breather, Sutton is in, Groover is in, McKee is in. So Schedule also getting a breather, as is Mackenzie Dara. Bobcats with the ball, leading 39-36, 6:50 to go in the third. And a whistle away from the ball, and that will go against Kara Groover of North Georgia. Georgia College maintains possession. Tarver on the wing. Now top of the key. Away to McGriff. Aaliyah will drive. Shot is up off the glass and good. When she decides that she is going to the glass, there is very little to stop her.
She's committed.
41-36. 6:26 in the third. Sutton will drive on Drynan and draws contact. I believe that'll be her third. Third personal on the junior from Chicago, and that will send Sutton to the line. Julianne in the first half, 2 of 4. Agrusa gets a breather. Monty Arnold back in. One more coming now for Julianne. And she got them both. 41-38. Georgia College the lead in the ball. 6:14 to go in the third. And ball tipped away by McKee, but could not keep it in bound. Nice hustle by Julie. It will be Kiona Wesley to inbound it immediately in front of our broadcast position courtside. She does so to Tarver. Tarver to the right elbow, guarded by Groover. Ball knocked away, but right to McGriff. Amani Arnold takes it away, and they're going to call a jump. And it will stay with the Bobcats.
Amani Arnold playing one of her highest impact minutes probably in a while this year. And although she's not scoring a lot or rebounding a lot, she's doing a good job of being in the right position.
Inbound comes to Tarver. Backs in on Groover. Shot is up and good. 5-point lead for Georgia College. North Georgia with the ball. 5:45 to go in the third. Groover to the left elbow. Battles, gets it back to Arnold. In the corner to Groover. She'll take a three. It is good. Back to a one-possession ball game. 43-41. Nighthawks pulled within a single point at the break and are within two now. 5:24 to go, but a three to answer. Beg your pardon, that's a two by Tarver. 2-point basket for Tarver, 45-41. Groover away to Blankenship. Now McKee gets it in to Sutton, closely guarded, my goodness. Shot is up, it is no good, but a foul on number 12, Tasia Wright, her third. Let me tell you, the battle between Wright and Sutton for position was fierce.
That's what you expect in the postseason.
Sutton right back to the line. Up and good. You like the feel that she is getting at the foul line if you are a North Georgia partisan. Now 5 of 7 on the afternoon from the line for Julianne Sutton, and it's 45-43. Bobcats with the ball and the lead. An incidental contact prior to the shot by Tarver, and that's going to go on Julianne Sutton away from the ball. And a timeout on the floor as we ponder that. 4:54 to go in the third. It's Georgia College 45, North Georgia 43. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Georgia College lead the Nighthawks of UNG 45-43 in semifinal number 1, the 2018 Peach Belt Conference Women's Tournament, the 27th annual, first ever hosted here on the campus of the University of North Georgia. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Peach Belt Conference Network staff, glad you've joined us. Bobcats with the ball. Tarver having trouble getting in and just does beat the 5 count. McGriff there to retrieve the long looping pass out near midcourt. Tarver now will work to the right, nearly lost her footing. Shot clock at 15. McGriff now with the ball. Aaliyah works on Blankenship, right side of the lane, stops, 14-footer, no good. Rebound McKee. Chance to tie or take the lead for North Georgia. And the pass intended for Arnold was knocked away by Cleveland, but right back to McKee. She'll drive and take it away. McGriff has it. Leah McGriff, it's a 3-on-2. She'll drive, shoot the floater in the lane, and is fouled by Imani Arnold. That's the first on Imani. So the Nighthawks had an opportunity to tie on that possession and just could not hold on to the ball. McGriff will go to the line to extend the 2-point advantage and left that one short of everything. On the season, McGriff a 62% shooter, Blankenship a breather, and Schedule back in. Second one from Aaliyah, this time will find the mark. Bouncing front rim, backboard, and in. 46-43. Bobcats by 3. McKee, no good. And McGriff with a fierce rebound over the top.
Strong player, big rebound there.
Just ripped the ball away from a trio of other players, and a foul out front. That'll be on Imani. .356 to go in the third. A 3-point lead for Georgia College, and right back to the line goes Shea Tarver. This one up and in. One more coming for the junior out of Covington. This one no good, and it stays 47-43. Bobcats by 4. McKee with the ball in the wing to Arnold. Now Groover, she'll take a 3. It's up and off the iron, no good. Long rebound to Amber Schedule out of bounds, and it will go to Georgia College.
Two girls really pursuing and fighting for the basketball there, leaving really everything on the floor. That's
absolutely
just unfortunate for it to bounce off of North Georgia there.
Tarver brings it up. And now to McGriff, and she puts Sutton on the floor, and they're going to call a travel. That could have easily been an offensive foul. Clock rolls, 3.5 minutes left here in the third. A 4-point lead for the Bobcats of Georgia College. Groover, and they're going to call a charge on Groover, even though Keona Wesley was not set. Franklin will come in for Groover. Bobcats have been able to stave off every run that the Nighthawks have made thus far. Pass intended down low for number 12, Tasia Wright, out of bounds to North Georgia. 3:13 to go here in the third.
Back to our point there, Craig, about at halftime about really having a tough time getting into any sort of a flow because teams can't string together clean possessions.
Sutton down the lane, draws contact. If that's on McGriff, that's her third, and it is. That will send Sutton back to the line. Nighthawks down by 4. 3:02 on the clock, third quarter. That went up and good. Sutton having a great day at the line. Freshman from Flowery Branch. And it's good. 45-47. Drynan comes in for McGriff. Clock rolls inside 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Bobcats with a 1-possession lead. The winner here to advance to tomorrow's championship game at 3:30 versus the winner at ball tipped away by Sutton. And a chance to tie or take the lead for North Georgia. The winner between Lander and Columbus State. Around the perimeter, McKee, Sutton. Now Arnold at the right elbow. Back to Julie McKee, drives the left side of the lane, kicks out, Schedule. Now Franklin will drive into the key, shot clock at 9. Franklin, right elbow, shot is up, no good. And the Bobcats with the ball, 47-45, 2:15 to go in the third. Tarver, right side. Now back to Drynan, and a 3-second violation will turn it over. Again, the Nighthawks with another opportunity to tie or take the lead. Sutton to McKee on the wing.
Did you say last time we were tied, Craig, was
2-2.
2-2?
In the corner, Franklin for the lead. 3, yes. For the first time today, and that coming at the 1:45 mark of the third quarter, North Georgia leads this ball game.
Man.
It's a long time coming.
Been a long battle uphill.
48-47 North Georgia out front. If that's on Imani Arnold, that'll be her third. And it is. And that will send Taser Wright to the line. 68% shooter on the season. Sets, shoots, and hits, and it ties it at 48. Imani checks out, Vanessa Agrusa back in, and Coach Maurice Smith will put Kenyatta Storms in, and that's the first time today that Shea Tarver has been off the court. She has been a non-stop engine for the Bobcats. Both foul shots good for Wright. That puts them back on top. McKee will drive, dumps it to Sutton for the easy basket. 50-49, the lead seesaws back now to North Georgia for only the second time today and the second time in the last 30 seconds. Drynan out front, guarded by Julianne, and contact. And that's 3 on Julianne. And I'm not sure that far from the basket you would have needed to guard Drynan that closely.
Freshman needs to learn that we cannot foul post players when the basketball is above their head 30 feet away from the rim. All their fouls need to come around the charge circle.
Drynan, the first one no good on the season, 74% at the line. Aaron averages 11 points in 30 minutes for the Bobcats this season. The second one, this one no good. Rebound, Schedule, battles for it, out of bounds. And who does it belong to? North Georgia.
Man, another one of those Amber Schedule running to the sideline, battling for control. Vantage point didn't really let me see, but a lot of upset fans thought it might have went off of the leg of Amber.
Franklin picks up her dribble. Sutton now over to Schedule on the wing. They have really defended her beyond the arc today. McKee will drive the right side. Bounce pass, Sutton off the glass for 2. The double team on McKee left Sutton wide open.
Instead of attacking the shot blocker, they're going to the shot blocker and giving off for the dump.
3-point lead for North Georgia, 52-49. The drive by Wright, no good. Rebound effort over the top, and that's on Drynan. That's her fourth. And it is. 29 seconds. The Nighthawks can take the last shot. Drynan is out. And back in for Georgia College, Dale Attaway, sophomore from Tifton. Three-point lead, the largest of the day for North Georgia. They can take the last shot here in the third quarter. Franklin in between the circles, dribbling out some time here. It's down to 15-14, loosely guarded by Cleveland. Now works to her right with 10, 9. Cleveland closely guarding now with 7. Away to Schedule. 5, 4, 3. Away to Franklin. Gets inside the arc and a block. They're going to call a foul on Cleveland.
Foul the shooter. Another, that's a bad foul there by Georgia College. They've done a great job of defending the possession and bailed them out there.
And they're going to call a 2-shot foul. So Franklin to the line. So they're going to put time back on the clock. It shows .4 in now. The Nighthawks had been unable to get an open look as time went down. Schedule got the ball to Franklin.
Crazy unfortunate for North Georgia there.
Franklin missed the first. They put 4/10 back on there, so it's .8 seconds. Franklin with one more foul shot. And this one is also no good. And that is your third quarter, 52-49 in favor of the University of North Georgia. The Nighthawks lead Georgia College in semifinal number 1. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
We can stop to make sure someone is okay.
Get in the way and disrupt the situation.
Notify an authority.
Or walk them home safely.
We can change the language around rape.
We can make campuses safer for our teammates, our friends, and our classmates.
We cannot be bystanders.
Taking action isn't always easy, but it's on us
to intervene.
Because we can. Learn more and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Greg Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Peach Belt Conference Network. Fourth quarter moments away. Dina Blankenship will inbound it, and the fourth quarter of semifinal number 1 is underway. North Georgia by 3 with the ball. Around the horn to McKee. Now Agrusa down low, intended for Blankenship, but right back to Vanessa. Now Franklin is tripped and goes to the floor hard.
Their 2-3 zone defense has been giving us trouble because they're doing such a great job of closing out. Seems like they're playing zone with 6 defenders.
Franklin will inbound, does so to Blankenship on the baseline, dribbles in, now skips it out. Schedule in the corner. Agrusa for 3, no good. Long rebound to Franklin. Boy, that could have been a foul on Wright. Now Amber for 3, no good, off the iron. Rebound battle, and Wright has it for Georgia College. Tasia Wright would not be denied for that loose ball. Opening minute of the fourth quarter. The drive by Cleveland. Turns, shoots from 10, and gets it to go.
Did a full 360 pivot there. That's a tough jump shot. That's a nice horse shot.
North Georgia outscored Georgia College in the third quarter, 20-16. McKee, that pass was intended for Blankenship, but knocked away, and the Bobcats have it down 1. 8:50 to go. It's 52-51 North Georgia. Tarver in the corner to Wesley. The drive, no good. Rebound, Blankenship. Outlet to McKee. Agrusa. Now Schedule. First time she's been open all day. And she hits. Timeout taken. Is it a 30? Nope, becomes the full. And we will take it as well. 8:24 to go in the ball game. It's the University of North Georgia 55, Georgia College 51, right here on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Teams are back on the floor. 8:24 on the clock here. Fourth quarter action, semifinal number 1. The University of North Georgia did not lead in this ball game until 1:45 left in the third quarter.
Wow.
They now lead by 4.
It's going to be a great final 8 minutes.
I agree. Tarver to right in the corner. Cleveland for 3. It's good. 1-point ball game, 55-54. Schedule on the wing. And the ball stolen by McGriff. And this for the lead. You nearly expect her to go in for the dunk.
She's such a great player. It wouldn't surprise me if she rose up and hammered it.
Such a talented player. 56-55. McKee will drive. Tried to get it to Blankenship. Does. Now Dana will get it back to Julie. Boy, a lot of contact. Ball was kicked by Fiona Wesley, and so that will reset the shot clock to 15. Franklin will inbound along the baseline. Inbound comes to Schedule. And a foul away from the ball. Is that on right? That's her 4th. We could see fouls play a role in the final minutes of this ball game. Inbound comes to Schedule, closely checked. Away to Franklin, she'll drive in. The lob over the top to Sutton, puts it up and in. That was a difficult maneuver by Sutton once she got the ball. North Georgia back up by 1, 57-56, 7:17 to go. Tarver drives, baseline, nothing doing right. Now to the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebound Blankenship. Dina up ahead to Schedule. Now McKee will drive, puts it up and in. Three-point lead for North Georgia. They've led by as many as 4, but no more. Foul inside as Blankenship defending McGriff, and Aaliyah with a sarcastic clap of the hands. .6:45 to go in the ball game. Schedule will check out. Groover is in, so you have the tandem of Groover and Franklin on the floor simultaneously.
First time in a while tonight.
Yes, indeed. Cleveland to McGriff, 17-footer, no good. Rebound McKee. Julie brings it up near side. The lob to Sutton. Julianne in the lane. Nice move. Now McKee will get it out to Groover. Kara, top of the key, works around a screen from Blankenship. Now Franklin will drive to the left elbow. Shot clock at 14. McKee will drive toward the paint. Shot from 5 feet is good. And that's the largest lead of the day for the Nighthawks, 61-56. 6:06 to go. Semifinal number 1. McGriff will work the right side off the glass. No good. Rebound Groover. Here come the Nighthawks up by 5. 5:55 to play. Groover picks up her dribble, now needs help, and gets it in the form of Julie McKee. Julie away to Julianne Sutton. Thought better of that shot. Hands it to Abby Franklin. Shot clock at 10. The lob to Sutton. Backs in. Shot is up. It won't go, but a foul will send her to the line. That foul will be charged to Dale Attaway. And right back at the line is Julianne Sutton, looking to expand the lead, and does so. Quickly hustling to check in is Amber Schedule, who will go get Abby Franklin. One more coming for Sutton. Settles in. The shot is up and good. 63-56, a 7-point advantage for North Georgia. 5.5 to go. Drynan set to check back in. Tarver behind the back dribble. Into the key, guarded by Groover. And is there a travel?
Foul.
Oh my, a foul on the play. And that's on Sutton, and boy, that's of note given her offensive output today. That is foul number 4 on Julianne. Drynan checks in, but play will not resume before we have a timeout. 5:22 to go in the ball game. It's North Georgia 63, Georgia College 56. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network.
I am a brother.
I'm a freshman.
I am an artist.
I am an entrepreneur.
I am a civilian.
I am a junior.
I am an ambassador.
I am a music teacher.
我是国际学生.
I am a commuter.
I'm an actor.
I am an intern.
I am a researcher.
I am a senior.
I am an athlete.
I am a veteran.
I am a sister.
I am a sophomore.
I am a singer. I am an educator.
I am a scientist.
I am a resident.
I am a writer. I am a leader.
I am a cadet.
I am a volunteer. I am a musician.
I am a tutor.
We are UNG.
Nearing the midway point of this fourth and final quarter. Semifinal number 1 in the 2018 Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Inbound comes to Tarver, guarded by Franklin. She'll drive, circus shot, no good, didn't hit anything. Into the hands of Groover, quickly up the floor. The pass to Franklin. Thought about a 3, instead drives to the baseline, back to Groover. Now she'll dribble out and reset the offense. 5:05 to go. A 63-56 lead for North Georgia with the ball. Groover says, I'll take the 16-footer, but nothing doing. Bobcats with the ball. Tarver takes a 3. It's up. It is no good. High rebound knocked away by McGriff out of bounds and over to North Georgia with 4:43. Kenyatta Storms checks out. And back in, Kiana Wesley, redshirt freshman from Pearson, Georgia, and a transfer from Armstrong State. A 7-point lead for the Nighthawks. 4:32 to go in the ball game. Blankenship in the key. Now we'll drive on Drynan. The shot is up and good. Coach Burson was blocking me out there. I had to get out of the chair.
First time that anybody has scored one-on-one against Dryden.
And a 17-footer backup jump, or step-back jumper from Wesley to answer. And that becomes a full timeout. Therefore, we will take it as well. 4:07 to go in the ball game. North Georgia 65, Georgia College 58 on the Peach Belt Conference Network. Back we are. Blankenship will inbound against a 1-2-2 full court press. Franklin will get it across and turn it over. Bobcats have it. Tarver, the pass to McGriff, and a foul, and that was no layup territory for Amber Schedule. That's her third, and quite honestly, a good foul.
Yeah, nice job by Georgia College out of the timeout with throwing a different mix at us, little full court extended press that we didn't space up good against.
First one goes for McGriff. 65-59. Senior from Sewanee got them both. And Groover will check in for Blankenship. Kara will inbound it. Now the Bobcats, not quite as much pressure this time. Up ahead to Franklin.
I wouldn't either against that lineup.
Nope.
Good substitution by Coach Burson.
Scheduled top of the key to McKee on the wing. Julie, a couple of dribbles to the foul line, turns. 10-footer up, would not go. Rebound inside by Wright. 6-point ball game, 3:33 to go. Ball tipped out of bounds by Kara Groover. Flew in out of nowhere. Blankenship will check in. Sort of got that offense-defense substitution pattern here by Coach Burson. Julianne Sutton gets a breather and protecting her with those 4 fouls.
Another good substitution there.
Boy, a nice job by Franklin to get a hand in on the intended pass for Tarver. Knocked it away, and they'll have to inbound it, but now Cleveland will have to run up. And will inbound it. Does so to Tarver. 3:30 and counting, 5-point ball game in favor of the Nighthawks of UNG. Cleveland, bounce pass down low to McGriff. Oh boy, we're going to give that one to Julie McKee. And
on the knee lift, he says.
The knee lift.
That's actually how you teach defenders to what part of their body to move people out.
Trying to guard Aaliyah is a tough
yeah.
chore.
Need both knees.
From 17 feet, that was an air ball. That's going to be a foul on Wright. She's gone. That is number 5 on Wright. Tasia Wright fouls out at the 3:16 mark. Groover had possession. Wright dislodged her. Drynan will check in to replace her. And with that, the Bobcats have a bit more size, but they lose the quickness that Wright possesses. 5-point ball game, 3:16 to go. Semifinal number 1. The 2018 Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Franklin calls the play in between the circles. As we move inside, 3 minutes to go. Shot clock at 14. In the corner to Groover. Holding high, back to Franklin. Now with 9, McKee bounce pass in the corner. Scheduled for 3, it's long. Rebound by Sutton. She'll kick it out and they'll reset the offense. Time is on your side. The clock is your friend.
You don't want to get tentative. You want to keep playing.
Franklin away to schedule. Amber has just not been open with that one exception from beyond the arc. The lob down to Sutton. Backs in on Drynan. The shot is up. It is no good. And a rebound to Cleveland. Smart move to go at Drynan with those 4 personal fouls. Bobcats with the ball, down 5, 2:18 to go. 3 from the wing, no good. Weak side rebound out of bounds, and it will stay with the Bobcats. Coach Burson having a bit of a conversation with one of the officials.
She came over to explain that normally is a testament of, or a
respect.
Example of respect or guilt.
Yep. Yeah, well, one or the other. McGriff backs in. Boy, she got away with the travel there. And that basket makes it 65-62. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go. A 1-possession game. Peach Belt Conference Tournament semifinal number 1. North Georgia and Georgia College. There has not been a double-digit lead in this ball game today.
That's crazy.
Franklin picks up her dribble.
Use a timeout here if she doesn't score this.
Sutton, hook shot is up and good over the top of Drynan. What touch!
Just a stagnant possession. I thought she was going to burn a timeout just to set something up there, but good job in trusting the freshman to find a basket.
And Lee, that broke a 6-0 run by Georgia College. 67-62 North Georgia. Cleveland to Drynan, 15-footer. No good. Rebound tipped out by Schedule. Out of bounds, and it will go to Georgia College. 1:19 to play. 5-point lead for the Nighthawks of North Georgia. Inbound comes to Cleveland, loses the handle, gets it back. 1:15 to play. Tarver down the lane, puts it up. It is no good. Loose ball, and McGriff gets a hand on it, jump, and it will stay with the Bobcats. 1:09 to go here in the ball game. And this note back to Master Control: I've not forgotten you. We will get the station ID at the next opportunity.
It'll be pretty soon, I think. Coach Moe's grabbing his dry erase board here, but must have a baseline outplay that he likes.
Wesley will inbound it to Cleveland. Shot clock rolls. Drynan now kicks it over to Wesley. Drives in the lane. The shot up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. This will stay with the Bobcats again. My goodness, 1 minute exactly to play in this contest, and the North Georgia Partisans are voicing their displeasure.
Nice crowd here for a Saturday afternoon.
Boy, this is about the 5th crack at it that the Bobcats have had this trip down the floor. Wesley will get it into Cleveland. Baseline jumper, and that's going to be a foul on Schedule, who thought she had a clean block. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Peach Belt Conference Network. At the line, Sydney Cleveland puts it up and in. 67-63, a 4-point lead now, 58.4 to go. Second one coming for Cleveland, a 93% shooter. Missed that one, rebound Schedule. Groover, a 2-possession game, 54 seconds to go. North Georgia the lead and the ball. Groover guarded by Shea Tarver.
Had to foul there.
And that is the second by Tarver, 48.5, and now it's a matter of how well you can shoot foul shots to protect your advantage.
Yep.
Groover hits. 68-63. Second one coming now, Groover. Got them both. 69-63, a 6-point lead for North Georgia. 48.5 to go. And Coach Maurice Smith has called a timeout. Will advance the ball into the forecourt. And it is I thought this is a 30. They're going to make it a full. It should be a 30. We're going to keep it right here. We will keep it right here. 48.5 to go in the ball game. Craig Corbin, Lee Glenn, the Peach Belt Conference Network team here at the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of North Georgia. Semifinal Saturday in the Peach Belt Conference, the 27th annual women's tournament for the first time hosted here on the campus of UNG. And what a way to start the semifinal doubleheader. This has been a battle royale from the opening tip.
I love whenever Georgia College and North Georgia match up against any team or any sport, anytime. Very similar schools, very well-coached programs.
And there's some history there.
Yeah, a little bit of a natural rival.
Inbound will come just barely by McGriff, beating the 5-second. 3 from Cleveland, it's up, it's good. 69-66. 42.3, and a timeout taken by Coach Burson, who wants to advance the ball into the forecourt. So there will be a difference of 13.3 seconds in the shot clock and the game clock.
Got to execute here and make sure that the ball stays in the hands of our best free throw shooters.
Speaking of which, Groover checking back in at midcourt. For those in the house, seeing a gorgeous graphic just a moment ago of the semifinal bracket. And we'll take this opportunity to tip the hat to the staff, Lee Glenn and company, Walker McCrary and the fine team.
I got a lot of good people that try to make North Georgia look good.
And they're doing a phenomenal job. By the way, this is not the only thing going on campus today. The second-ranked UNG women's softball team in action. They picked up a win earlier this afternoon to move to 22-0 on the year. Baseball in action.
8 games over the next 2 days of softball, 3 baseball games, and 3 conference tournament games.
There you go.
Here.
Well done. Clock rolls, 36 seconds and counting. Shot clock at 20. Nighthawks by 3. Franklin steps through, gets it to McKee. Now Sutton with 15. Back to Julie. Shot clock at 10. McKee in the corner with 9. To Groover with 8, 7, 6. Groover bounce pass to Sutton. Julianne turns. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound by Kara Groover with 12 seconds.
Yeah, that should have been a shot clock violation.
It did not touch the rim.
Yeah,
the shot did not touch the rim. And so with 11.9, Georgia College will have a chance to tie with a long-range shot.
Should be all switch here for North Georgia. We give nothing up at behind the three-point line. 5 defenders on the three-point line. We switch all handoff or screen action.
Tarver takes it in. Now 9, 8, 7. Tarver looking for help with 5, 4. McGriff. 3. The 3 is off the mark and into the hands of Sutton, and North Georgia has escaped with a win in semifinal number 1, 69-66. And you talk about some happy young ladies in North Georgia uniforms. The Bobcats with a phenomenal effort. They led the ball game until 1:45 remaining in the third, and neither team led by double digits this afternoon.
That was just a very good basketball game. That what you would expect from 2 teams. Well coached, well played, tournament time basketball.
We will take a break and be back to wrap things up. Your final score: North Georgia 69, Georgia College 66. This is the Peach Bell Conference Network.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
I want everyone to rally behind such a great cause for Make-A-Wish. It's not just for us, and it's not just for the school. It's for the kids that we'll be helping. It's for them.
And it's not just raising money for a charity. It's raising money to make this kid's dream come true.
I never, still to this day, would have thought that it would have touched me the way that it did that day. To truly say that it was a life-changing moment for myself is true. And I think it was for our program, our team, and our university. It was truly one of the most memorable experiences of my coaching career.
You really just see the community come together to make this event special and make it unique. And I think that's one thing that we like to try to brand ourselves with here at UNG is we're unique, and we like to do the special, small things that make children's lives and dreams come true.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, Our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
Semifinal number 1 in the 27th annual Peach Belt Conference Women's Basketball Tournament is in the books, and the top seed, Nighthawks of UNG, holding on for a 69-66 win over number 5 seed Georgia College. Craig Corbin here on the Peach Belt Conference Network. What a way to start semifinal Saturday. The Bobcats came out and led after one quarter, 22-14, led by 1 at the break. North Georgia did not lead until the final minutes of the third quarter, led 52-49 after 3, and then the final margin of 3 at 69-66. Leading scorer in the ball game, Julianne Sutton with 22, 10 of 12 at the line. 13 points for Julie McKee, 8 points each for Amber Schedule and Kara Groover, 6 points for Vanessa Grusa. Also Abby Franklin with 8 points today, 2 points each for the duo of Mackenzie Dara and Dina Blankenship. For Georgia College, 22 points for Aaliyah McGriff, 19 from Shay Tarver, 17 from Sydney Cleveland. The Bobcats of Georgia College conclude this ball game with a record now of 18-12 on the season. North Georgia improves to 26-4. They await the winner of semifinal number 2 between Lander and Columbus State coming up in just a few moments. I want to thank everyone who have made the broadcast possible today. On behalf of Lee Glenn and everyone with the Peach Belt Conference Network, I'm Craig Corbin saying again your final score, the University of North Georgia 69, Georgia College 66. So long, everybody. We'll see you next time.